Henderson is in short sleeves. Former member of the Marine Corps last night. Might have been right away. Gunnar Henderson takes a strike. Second. And finished the night 1 for 4 in his return from the IL. Groin/abdominal strain. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you know, in last night's game, they're early in the count off of Lugo. Okay, and thinking that, you know, they could get. We'll see what their offense does today.
Henderson is last 2 pitches. And up the middle, hit hard again, but right at Bobby Witt Jr. And 1 away. 8.
Whoo, another rocket. And did you see Waka get out of the way quickly on that? I guess that's what you want. See their first ball swing.
Our courage must never waver.
India at third with a long throw in the dirt, and did it. Brandon Hyde says hang on. They want to make sure that Vinny first of all controlled it, and if he kept his foot on the bag, they will not challenge. And Baltimore lost their challenge in the 2nd inning last night.
That's right. India had a little bit more time.
11 RBIs this year.
That's why. There you go. Power hitter swing there. He went for it. Left-hander.
In on his hands and fouled away.
The Orioles hit today, and it's automatic. This ballpark, you got to hit it to get it out of here.
And blowing out toward the right field corner. And that's another foul ball.
He uses that kind of as a swing and miss pitch for sure, but he didn't have no trouble there with that fastball.
Are going to face a 35-year-old rookie, sort of, Tomo Sugano. And I say Yuri Giants in Japan, and was a well-decorated right-hander. That is into that win that we were just talking about. And Kjerstad retires Jonathan. He was also an 8-time All-Star.
Well decorated in a really good league, by the way, with the Giants. That's a big team there. That's like kind of like the Yankees and the Dodgers. It is here. Big learn a lot of things at 35, but he's got good command. We know that.
That'll be back in the crowd. 1-run single in the 8th inning, scoring from first. He was able to check his swing there.
He was low flying.
Right center, the wind will push it over to O'Neill. 2 outs.
Excuse me, he had 1 start last season, but he's had 4 this year at short. He's a good enough athlete to handle that position. And that's Gary Sanchez behind the plate. Veteran of 10 seasons. He's throwing
1-1 on Vinny. 1 ball and 2. And Sugano gets a strikeout, so he matches Waka with a 1-2-3 first inning.
It's a good one to build off of. I will get to where I need to be. Talking to pitching coach Dan versus the younger, less experienced pitcher who might be focusing on everything, that confidence, and the numbers bear that out last year. 5.50 in his first 7 starts, 2.72.
those that are the most experienced in it. It's usually a tester for the guys that have got a head start on them all. That's for sure, because they've been through it and done it.
Their regular number 2 hitter. Slice to right, and that's down for a hit. Mountcastle is led off the game with a ground ball off of Waka's foot. Waka pitched the rest of the game with it. Then they found out it was broken.
It's like he told Goldie, I know where to go and how to get there. Just take me some time. And he's confident enough to add a pitch. Doesn't usually happen.
2-1, and O'Neill is getting a shot with Baltimore after.
Hard to replace a bat like that.
3-1 in their franchise history. 3-2. The Orioles with that bright form combinations along with the traditional grays. Mountcastle was running, and that's inside for ball 4. Two on for Heston Kjerstad. He had 2 hits last night. He drove in a run and he scored a run.
That's what Walker'd like right here.
1 ball, 1 strike. Last night and scored their only 2 runs of the game. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the ground, just foul.
It's an upright stance to have hardly any bend in his knees. It gives him a little bit more leverage. Hitters.
Today batting 9th, first-round pick. Rutschman is not playing today. He's a first overall. Ramon Arias on the ground to India. He's going to take the sure out at first. That would have been a tough angle to plant in scoring position for Gary Sanchez. That was a called strike and a swinging strike. He was a 2-time All-Star. Salvi keeps it near with his effort as a catcher. Up the right field line, Renfroe goes across the line and the wind just kept pushing it away from him. And a heck of an effort by the ball boy, who not only cleared the area but he took his stool with him.
That's right. They're trained nicely.
25th this inning, and it's lined to center field and down for a hit.
Middle, there it is for him. See that flamingo kick? He's got a little hesitation there, but he got that foot down. He was right on time. And you're going to hit the ball hard when you get a 93-mile-an-hour.
And now Jackson Holliday into left, and Melendez had to do a little dance because of the wind. San Miguel, who's in his 4th year on the Royals Major League staff. If you go back to the 2017 World Baseball Classic, Alan D. San Miguel, who's Royals bullpen catcher and game strategist. Chop to third. Arias charges and throws in time to get Salvi. 1 away in the bottom of the 2nd. Curveball strike on Michael Massey. He was 1 out of 4 last night. Holiday
pitches and can be very difficult. Kind of hard to sit on one, but you have to just locate him right out there and hit to the situation.
Fouled away. Renfroe was in the 1st inning in game 1, and the Royals went on to win that game big, and it ended up being their only win of that. Slam to center field. Tough wind though, and Mullins makes the play. 1-2. Henderson has, in his 2 at-bats, laid off. Cutters in for a strike. Jordan Westberg grounded out to India at 3rd in the 1st. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Waka, and giving up 2 runs in the 2nd inning through 26. And it seemed like that's all Cleveland did. The rest of the game was hit foul balls.
Yeah, that could.
No swing. 3 balls, 2 strikes with Mullins on deck. Line foul, and we'll do it again. They've been shut down. On the ground to Junior. 2 down. Struck out in the 1st inning. That'll be backing out of play. Baltimore is 3-8 runs per game, and the Royals held them to 2 runs, 6 hits in the game last night. And Waka will have his second 1-2-3 inning, both against the top of the order. To the bottom of the 3rd, Baltimore leads 2-0. Educator who uses poetry for social justice. He has written a book. He would use first names, and now it's Mr. and Mrs. everything.
Well, it's because of the respect I have for the seat. People, Mr. Lefevre.
MJ Now Michael Garcia, line to right and right at.
I want to give him a skate inning, but he's going to skate through this one here without expending many pitches.
No balls, 2 strikes on Isbell. He was part of the 5-run 8th inning, putting down a Vinny's 3-run hit. Rolled up the middle and into center field. The splitter. Jonathan India takes a breaking ball high. We saw the effects of the wind. Right. Snap throw to first. Isbell was leaning on a pitch that was down. Back into the crowd. 2 balls, 1. Good pitch. Good framing effort by Sanchez, but a no call, and it's all of the catchers are doing it. So they're,
hey, look, don't try to show me up back here. I know where the balls and strikes.
Single on an 0-2 pitch and a walk, giving Bobby a chance to drive in a run or 2. Sanchez blocks it, but it rolls away, and now a single could drive in the 3rd. Grounded to first, and Mountcastle will take it. And in that inning, Ryan Mountcastle led off with a base hit to right, and that makes him 9 out of 20.
Even with that wind blowing in like this, and, you know, and this game could easily be tied. Bobby Witt Jr. went to the opposite. They'll have to get him another inning.
Right on the corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up down, and Waka's 3rd strikeout, his 2nd with the change.
I'll tell you how good it is.
Pulled off a cutter. Center field, and he has power, and Isbell lost it, and it's going to bounce near the wall. So for 1. Line caught by Junior. And a double play.
Talking to Mitch Meyer about that, and he runs so much of the minor leagues, and he said that this was really a move that he could play infield, he can play outfield, and wasn't going to get much of a chance in the minor leagues, or was not getting that with Baltimore. So helps them with that depth, and they really.
Stone's here. I remember when he had just been called up, and his dad was in the crowd. He got his first big league RBI here. And that's just a small sample size. It always seemed like he was having his 0-2 on Salvi. Minnesota took him at a total of 21 seasons in the big leagues. Salvi's down on
Runners in to lefties.
Michael Massey. Sugano set down the first 8. And with 2 outs and nobody on in the 3rd inning, the Royals got a single. Massey takes high, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Veteran the zone and then come back with splits. Just like that.
Fair ball. And Mountcastle gets it to Sugano, and the Royals go down in order in the bottom of the 4th. Ball. And now a ground ball past 3rd. Junior's long throw is in time. Wow. The chance to see him to really wind up and let it go.
Right, he's so quick with that little flip, and there's been its pop. Okay, let's watch it again, folks. When he has time to load up that with his feet, see how he loads, and he's gonna tap his glove to get those feet in timing. Man, coming right over the top like that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Only one other shortstop that I played against that I know of at all that had a little arm. Tony Fernandez. He was a shortstop for the Toronto Blue Jays.
And was about as. Holiday flied out to left field in the 2nd inning.
Similar to what Garcia's doing. See how he just gets up on his toe like that. That keeps his hands back and eliminates the movement.
And he can run. And Holiday will end up 0-1. He is led off. Down and in. One and two. On the corner for a strike. The backdoor cutter. And Holiday is stranded.